What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the St. James Show. I am your host, St. James. Who's up in the house today? Y'all slowly slipping into the sanctuary, but come on in and enjoy the show tonight. We have a review tonight. What's up, Darla? Shard is hanging out over there on Facebook. Thank you for coming through tonight. Not going to be a long live. Just want to, talk about what we're talking about tonight. And what we are talking about tonight, everybody, I don't know if you got a chance to check it out on Merge TV in the Black, but it's going on, y'all. The Preachers of LA Wedding Edition. So right now, what has dropped is the Bachelor Party. Of course, it's Noel Jones's Bachelor Party before him and Loretta had their ceremony. So we're going to get right into it. What's up, Tasha? What's up, Jessica? Good to see you as you also. Man, so Preachers of LA Wedding Edition starts off with, of course, you have none other than Dietrich Hatton, the pastor, the gospel artist, the wonderful singer. We have to just give it to Dietrich. He does it. He pretty much does it all. He actually is a pretty good actor as well. So he's the executive, of course, one of the executive producers here on the Preachers of LA. He starts off with meeting Noel Jones because he couldn't quite make it to the bachelor party. These guys are just so busy. They just can't buckle them down. He couldn't quite make it to the bachelor party. So he wanted to just connect with Noel before the party. Looks like maybe it was probably a day or something before. And he wanted to just, advise Noel that get ready, to have a lot of sex. So Tasha, he wanted, Noel to realize that he was about to invoke himself into a lot of sex as a married man. And then he goes on to say, Shardy, that he wanted to get some advice from Noel. Not really, I guess advice, it really didn't make any difference anymore. He wanted to know, how did Noel sustain and abstain himself from sex before marriage? Because as we all know, and as Dietrich confirmed, listen, Dominique was pregnant before they got married. They had a baby, and she was pregnant while she was walking down the aisle. So Dietrich did not abstain from nothing. So he was commending Noel Jones as to being able to abstain. Okay, Noel. But we're going to give him that. So that was a pretty cool dialogue. And then none other than the man himself. The one who don't give a flying flip, in my opinion, about preachers of nothing. He is on his own agenda. He ain't really thinking about y'all. Bishop Clarence McClendon. Yes. What's up, Jacqueline? So, of course, Clarence McClendon had to have an entourage with him. He had a car bring him by. And it looks like he came by before they actually started the bachelor party. Because, of course, he's booked and busy. Lovely 31 Blueprint. He's booked. The Clarence McClendon is booked and busy. So he wanted to come by. mean, him and Noel really seem like they have a really good relationship. Um, and I don't think Clarence reminds me of someone who, he just won't mingle with everybody. I think when he first decided to do Preachers of LA, he may have thought some of these preachers were a little different. Maybe, he thought they were kind of his style and how but as he went on, even in getting arguments with Dietrich, yeah, I don't know why he thought Dietrich was like him, but Dietrich was way younger than him, and getting in arguments. Yes, K Rich, back to back. We back to back. It just so happened. It just so happened. But getting in arguments with Dietrich, I think that kind of settled him in a way where, like, perhaps this really ain't my speed. So he came by. He said his good God bless yous to Noel. He hopped in his black SUV and hit the road. Hit the road. All right. Everybody, as you're coming in, would you please hit that thumbs up button for me? Share right now. And also feel free to join the St. James Show. The link is in the description. Become a member of the St. James Show. That shows your monthly support. And listen, you ain't gotta do nothing else. Just chill, because you're an official member of the St. James Show. All right. and please, if you haven't already subscribe right now to the St. James Show. So Clarence, he said, "All right, y'all. I did all my lovely greetings, and I got to get out of here." So of course, next comes K Rich's favorite and Jacqueline's favorite. That's your favorites? Is that your favorites? Pastor Wayne Chaney Jr. Of course, he's. I think Wayne was probably someone easy that the producers can work with. Clarence McClendon, Ron Gibson. Oh my God, can imagine. But Wayne seems like he was pretty down to earth to work with. Maybe I got it wrong. They probably tell me, St. James, please. He was the biggest Miss Devo and diva of the whole show, but it just doesn't seem like that. Jackie is waving at, hey, Wayne. Gad says, hey, Pastor. So he comes in. Seems like him and Noel, of course, they always have a great camaraderie. It seems like you don't know these people. Well, get to know them. Get to know him, K Rich. So he comes in, he chats it up with Noel a little bit. This is before the bachelor party. But of course, who joins Noel and Wayne? Your favorite pimp-like bishop, pastor, whatever you want to call him, Ronald Gibson. He got his little hat on, covering his fro. He got his little polo or what have you, sweater, Ralph Lauren sweater on, and shows his age, doesn't it? But he steps in and he's having a conversation with Wayne, Noel. They're talking about, hey, where's Mac? Where's McClendon? Where's McClendon? And Noel was like, he came by earlier. He had some other things to do. And of course, Wayne goes into this dissertation about what's up, Alex? You know what? Know what he said, Alex? He tells Noel and Wayne about McClendon. He was like, see, God called me to minister to the blacks. And he called McClendon to minister to the white folk. Ignorant. Dude just talks but sport. He doesn't talk to actually say anything of substance. He just talks to hear himself talk. So yeah, bless his heart. So after Noel and Wayne look at him like he's stark on crazy, as he always is, they move on. So it gets a little deeper in there. Lord have mercy. Yes, sir. So Okay, so now it's time for all of the crew to go down to the man cave. Of course, Noel has invited all of his groomsmen. It was a large wedding party. Of course, it would be no, we couldn't call it Loretta if it wasn't a large wedding party. Just so happens that a lot of his groomsmen, St. James, are personal friends with. So it was really cool to see some of the gang that I know there at the bachelor party. So, of course, far left, we have Nissan Stewart. He was there up in the front. We have Wayne Rollins. He's a pastor up in the Bay. Nissan, of course, is a pastor in Downey, Los Angeles. Right behind him, light-skinned dude is Keith Talbert. He's a pastor in, I believe it's San Bernardino now. And Billy, I never can get Billy's name. So what's up, Pastor Billy Weidemeyer? He's in the Bay Area, and also Jason Spencer. He's actually a pastor here in my city. So all these are 5 of Bishop Noel Jones's groomsmen who were hanging out at the man cave. Okay, so that was pretty cool to see my buddies. What's up, organically, Shanae? Good to see you. Haven't seen you around these parts in a minute. I think I saw you somewhere. I was chilling out over there at Craig the Writer Stewart's. I saw you over there. We like Craig the Writer Stewart. All right, so they're hanging out at the man cave. And of course, we all know what happens at the man cave. It stays in the man cave, just like the Vegas type of thing. But of course, when you have people like Ron Gibson, who loves the attention, he loves the attention, okay? So, of course, he goes in, he starts talking about Noel's ex-wife. Drilling Noel, interrogating him, talking about, did you get things right with your ex-wife? Ron Gibson is all tangled up in any woman that Noel Jones has had any association with. I wonder if he's gone down over there to talk to Lisa Ray. Has he gone down there to talk about to the woman that Noel had the baby by? What's her name? Forget her name. He just seems to intertwine himself in all of Noel Jones's women. It's like your mouth, Ron. So he goes in to say, did you make things right? Because the mistress in your marriage was the ministry. Your mistress was the ministry. So did you make things right with your ex-wife? That's what he needs, Devin. He needs Lisa Ray. Yeah, please go to Lisa Ray. And bring the brat with you, Lisa. And Molly Wop all over his. Oh my God, he's so ridiculous. But yeah, so he's all drilling Noel. Did he make it good? Listen, Noel has been divorced for years. So, I mean, his ex-wife shouldn't even have anything to do with anything that Noel is doing. Their kids are grown, Noel just need to worry about the younger one that lives in London. That's all he need to worry about. Don't worry about, them grown kids, Ron, have you made things right with Paulo? Oh, Bishop Gibson, there's a question on the floor. Before but you got they start talking about wives, Darla. He was talking about how, he has the prettiest wife. And I love my old lady. I'm an old man, so I can call her an old lady. I was like, this guy. Oh, Lavette. Just blink. Would you just blink twice and squeeze my hand if you need some assistance? But with the previews of what's to come at the bachelorette party, Lavette is doing a Ron Gibson over there. you're talking about a couple of judgmental type of folks. So I don't know. Yeah. So uh, I think if Noel was in his young years, he wouldn't be asking that. I think so. I think so. He wouldn't be. I don't know what his problem is, but he's a whack job. Miss Candace says, did Bishop Jones know Ron Gibson before the whole preacher of LA franchise? Yes, he did. Why does Ron feel like Bishop Jones owes him? He really feels like he owes him an explanation. And the men, the guys were getting a little disturbed. And especially Jaime Shepherd. This is my buddy Jaime Shepherd. He's out of Los Angeles as well. He's one of the groomsmen. And Jaime was like, listen, why are you trying to tell his story? If he wants to tell us about his past and about his past relationship, allow him to tell. We don't need you, Ron, bringing up things that he has been through in his life. So I think Jamie was about to, I keep calling him Jamie. It's Jaime. Jaime was about to hop up and do something with him, And Jaime, is the ring. You see that fat ring on his hand? He is actually the guy who makes all of the Super Bowl rings and all the things when they win the Super Bowl. Jaime is the jeweler that produces all of those rings. So, Noel does keep himself around great people, great notable people. And I think that may be little Ron's issue too. Ron, because who wants to hang around Ron? Who would hang around Ron and listen to somebody be judgmental all the time? So, I don't see that happening. I think he gets a little jealous of Noel because of Noel's influence, Noel's company that he keeps. Even if you don't like, Prophet Lovey and some other the people that he's friends with, these people still have notoriety and status. And see, that's what we just know Ron just from being in Church of God in Christ and just for being on Preachers of LA for a little while. So Jaime was about to get up and knock some do right up in him. So Ron is a whole entire mess. Yes, he is. Daughter says he's definitely in a midlife crisis. They've always been equally judgmental. Yeah, I think so because him and his wife. It's and from the previews, I think Miss Dominique is going to set Dominique Hatton may set her straight a few times. So that should be interesting. Yeah. Shardy says he loves Prophet Lovey. Is it this music that you love? What do you love about him? A Shardy Shard. Okay. So anyway, so they're about to jump him. So Noel just looking at him like, what are you talking about, Ron? Beat it. And then he's still on this deal about the whole Cracker Jack box. It doesn't matter how Noel Jones proposed to Loretta. He fights for Loretta and for Loretta's respect more than I think he fights for his own wife's respect. First of all, Loretta didn't think it was disrespectful. Noel was on his way to church where he was going to do the a proposal and said, hey, I think it would be cool to go and get a Cracker Jack box. Pop it. Listen, you're talking about an age. Cracker Jack in the old time was a wonderful thing. If you got a Cracker Jack box from your friends or for your parents, and then you got an opportunity to get a prize in that Cracker Jack box, you never knew what you were going to get. You didn't know if it was stickers. I remember, I didn't know if it was a little magnifying glass. Oh, y'all don't leave me out here like I don't know, like I'm the only older one around here. I know y'all know about Cracker Jack, but old OJs. That's what he looked like. TD looked like an old tired group of the OJs. He definitely has too much free time because he has all this time to think about other folk. Sweep around your own front door, okay? I never heard his R&B music before he got saved. Oh, okay, all right. God bless you. Again, he said yes. He had wealth and status, but she got him towards the end. Noel be preaching, didn't that? Yeah, she got, yeah. Loretta ain't no fool, organically name. Loretta ain't no fool. Okay. River says Prophet Lovey comes across as super cool guy that it would be cool that it would be cool to hang out. Why would you guys attend two fin churches? Why would hang out? Why? I don't know if I understood that, River. Maybe I just probably read it too fast. He does one of the whispers that he does. So okay, so he's going on with this Cracker Jack box thing, and again, it has no bearing upon his life. He didn't give it to Levette. I'm sure you got down on your knee at that regular traditional, and which is fine. But don't knock somebody else's love, Ron. Don't rock the love. And you can see he's sitting there thinking he's spitting wisdom to the guys. They're pretty much ignoring him. So he goes on to say that Noel, you're gonna have to pick it up. You're gonna have to really know how to please your woman. Why? Do you want to please Loretta, Ron? So he brings in some Viagra for Noel. Isn't he sweet? Isn't he sweet? Bringing in a little Viagra. Even if it's fake or whatever, Ron, you're the one that probably needs Viagra. Well, you probably don't need Viagra because you probably don't touch your wife. She's too holy to touch. Don't touch her. Deshana says Ron just clearly looks like he just can't get over the super. No, he can't. He's stuck. He's stuck in the 70s. He can't do it. What's up, Ava? The hairline is out, huh? It's gone. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think so. Oh, they said did they say ask Paula if he can still get up, or does he need Viagra? Do we need to ask Paula White? Somebody said we need to ask Paula White. Okay, all right. Maybe we're going. So yeah, his little props, and he thinks he's really funny. He ha 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 ha. Whatever, Ron. It is what it is. Noel definitely not listening to him, just kind of going with the flow. And then listen. Now, Mr. Noel got a little upset because he got tired of Ron talking about it, and he got up in his face. See, they think Noel's a punk. Noel ain't no punk. Noel just don't have to fight for himself. When you got people like Jaime Shepard around you and Nissan Stewart, the big boys, you ain't got to fight for yourself. And then not only do you have the big boys around you, but you got the big boy toys around you. I ain't talking about no deal. I'm talking about some pow pals. Ain't nobody walking around here without no pow pals around here. I don't walk around here without that. That's craziness. Why would you do it? So he got up in his face. So he got back in his face and was like, you know what? We about tired of you. Get the hell out of here. So have you guys? Wait a minute. I sense y'all not doing it. Y'all not even gonna do it. Y'all not gonna do it, huh? Hit like right now, y'all. Come on. Make sure that you're sharing, and thank you for commenting in the chat. Join the St. James Show. Link is in the description. Subscribe, and always consider a donation to the St. James Show. So he's about tired of them. So as they're still chilling down at the man cave, guess who walks in? Beautiful Loretta. Well, this was when he proposed to her, and the whole Cracker Jack box thing. So as you can see, she's cool with it. She was fine with it. So sit down, Rob. All right. So as they're talking and still fellowshipping, as we call it, Loretta Jones. Oh, she finally got the Jones name. She walks in with a gift for Noel. And of course, in Loretta style, it's a gift for him, but it's a gift that he's shown enough better. Did I thought I you know what? I can't stand StreamYard be tripping. Let me see where that went. Oh, there it is. See, I had uploaded, but it didn't it didn't of course he has to wear the red bottoms for his wedding. The red bottoms, some red bottoms. Some bloody shoes. Bloody shoes. What's up, Sean? So, but let's go back. So, in the beginning of this, just I missed a little something, but in the beginning, when the guys came walking in, when all the guys came walking in, coming to the man cave, Ron says he's actually calling these guys, he's calling these guys gangsters. Noel got all these gangsters in here. Oh my God. I got my gangster too. I got the Holy Ghost, and they always go there. They always go there. Yeah. All these gangsters and all that. And I'm like, first of all, I don't know who the hell you're talking about, gangsters, because these dudes are entrepreneurs. These dudes are pastors. They just don't dress up like a clown, like a rejected 70s OJ or rejected 70 temptation. That they just dress normal. So that doesn't make them gangster, Rod. So last night I was cruising around in these streets, and Billy, one of the groomsmen, he put up a little Pastor Billy put up a little note to Ron Gibson rather, on Facebook. Billy says, "Dear Bishop Ron Gibson, we are pastors, professionals, business, property owners, all while being husbands, fathers, and about kingdom business. Thank you for the gangster comment, but you are absolutely wrong of that assessment. If you know, you know." Okay. So at least one of the pastors from the groomsmen came onto the internet to set Mr. Ron Gibson straight, even though Ron doesn't care. He's that way. He's just that way. So don't forget, everybody, to subscribe to the Carnal Church sector. I'm almost at 500 over there. I want to reach 500. So make sure that you subscribe to the Carnal Church sector headquarters and St. James Eats. All right. Those are my other two YouTube channels. So make sure you subscribe. He look a mess. Always. Ron always listens. Yeah, he's a rejected pimp, Sean. We can't give him the full pimp title. He's a rejected pimp. So yes, that's pretty cool. Let's see here. So this is one of the pimps he called pimp. This is my friend Wayne from the Bay. He was one of the groomsmen. He is a pastor in the Bay. Casual pastor is his Instagram. And it's so funny that Ron would even part his lips to call these guys gangsters. I don't really think he was even joking. I really think he was really just like jealous of relationships that Noel has, jealous of women Noel has. It's just like when you start talking about his ex-wife. Do you want to go back and get his ex-wife? Go on to Texas. Go find her. Go ahead, Ron. But these are it's just not gangsters. And this picture that they were at, and of course, I'm saying some of the groomsmen, they were golfing. They were out golfing, and actually, Robert, yeah, I don't know if that was the golf course there, but I know they always go out golfing with Noel and stuff. So it's like, boy, please, don't nobody want to golf and do nothing with you, Ron. Go on about your business. He is a wannabe. I think he wants to be and wants to have the connections and the friendships that Noel had, and even McClendon, because he just really gives McClendon a bad rap as well. I mean, if McClendon don't want to be around you, if McClendon want to run around and hop out of black SUVs and be driven around, that's McClendon. We all know that's been him for years. So I remember we loved how McClendon dressed. I remember going downtown shopping in Los Angeles, and they had a whole seat for McClendon. This is McClendon's seat. Because he would go in there and buy all these suits and shoes and everything. They were like, "Oh no, this is Pastor Clarence McClendon, so you can't sit here." I'm like, "Well, shit, he must give y'all a lot of money." Well, get down, Clarence McClendon. So yeah, he wants to be McClendon. He wants to be. I think he's jealous of Dietrich's youthfulness. because when Ron was a youth, he was a gangster. He was in gangs. He lived a whole separate different life than what he's living now. And when you look at somebody like Dietrich, who's at his young age, he's been in the spotlight for years. Young preacher, young singer, young producer, young actor. You have all these accolades, and he's not. I mean, I think he barely turned 50. So yeah, Ron would be a little, disgruntled with these people like him. Like a Dietrich or like a McClendon, and even Wayne Chaney. It's like you definitely don't look like Wayne Chaney. You probably don't. You don't have the pick of the litter, probably like a Wayne Chaney has, especially around now. Legs are open and everything is open for Wayne about now. So I can see Ron being a little salty with him. The way he wants to get Wayne is to tell him how out of line he is for being, divorced. That's his avenue to try to make Wayne feel a little bad about himself and what he's going through. So Ron that's what he does. Is it bad that I Jesse says, is it bad that I will watch the review but don't have to decide? It's not bad. That's why I'm here. That's why my reviews have gotten thousands upon thousands of views. So between the Corner Church sector and over here, the St. James Show, it's like almost 50,000 views on my reviews of this show. So listen, people may not be watching, but I will get you up to speed and put a little something in there for you. That's fine. But I would encourage you to go over there to In the Black, the In the Black app, and it's Merch TV is within the In the Black app. And I say that all the time, and people sit in the comments and say, where do I watch it from? In the Black app on Merge TV. All right? It's there. TD says, and he's a foin. He's a foin 50. Is that what he is? Is he a foin 50? Listen, 50 don't have to be straggling and barely living, scratching and surviving. My God. Okay. All right. Let's see here. What else are we talking about? You said, didn't Ron get sat down a while back? You know what? Now that you say that, I want to say I remember something like that. Probably for cheating on Levette. I don't know. Probably. Oh, he'll be 51 next month. All right, River. Yeah, because it was about a year when he was booty shaking with Dom, and that went viral. So I wonder what you gonna do this year, Dietrich? You gonna do a Kirk Franklin and almost take off all your clothes and get up on stage and sweat it out? Not lust. Let me not lust after Jay. No, don't lust. The lust of the eye. Don't do it. She's Dollar says Ron desires variety and freshness and doesn't know how to obtain it. If you listen to somebody and close your mouth, they probably would lead you into all understanding. But he don't listen. I think he really just needs like a overhaul. I've watched him in his preaching, like some of his videos and stuff. He's in the old school 3-piece vest type suits, and he takes his suit coat off and he's walking around. The pants are big wide leg and stuff. It's old. It's old. And yeah, you're wearing your age, which is okay, but don't be jealous of the ones who are younger and are attracted to a younger look. They wear younger type of clothes and things like that. So go on, Ron. As long as you don't stand over me and call me boy. You listen. You don't like that? Amen. Like that don't get you going. That don't get you going. Hey, what's up, Catherine Powell? Good to see you. What's going on in Beef Set the Street, Catherine Powell? I know you got the goods over there. Where's Pastor Wilson? Pastor Wilson be over there cracking me up. He be over there singing them songs and carrying on out. He's a whole entire mess. But yeah, y'all. So that was this episode of Preachers of LA wedding edition, the bachelor party. They was all up in. Everybody was in attendance, of course. That J guy, the white preacher, he wasn't there yet. They was all in attendance. Your favorite preacher there, he brought his Viagra so he can give it to Noel. He was telling Noel what he should do, what he should do. Jaime Shepherd was gonna jump him and knock him out with one of his fat NFL rings that he's the jeweler for all the NFL. Noel got a little upset, and he should have just popped Noel up in his face because he started talking about the Cracker Jack stuff again and all that, the Cracker Jack box proposal. Loretta don't mind the Cracker Jack box. She was like a kitty, a cute little kid, little baby doll when she got proposed to. So he not thinking about them. Loretta comes in with the gift for Noel. What's up, Nissan sitting in the background? And he some bloody shoes. That's what he was. So it kind of ended with, the gift, and I think they're picking it up next episode. They should pick it up with the bachelorette party. So that seems very interesting. It seems like Dominique Hatton is going to make Dietrich proud by speaking up against Levette. Levette ain't nobody but Ron Gibson in a dress. So we'll see how that it's the whispers. He does look exactly like that. Definitely. So yeah, so if you have an opportunity, if you ain't got nothing else to watch, you ain't out in these YouTube streets, go ahead and go to the In the Black app. They ain't even paying me. They ain't even paying me for this. They're not paying me a dime. But hey, I like it because I know the players in it, personally. So I have a personal interest in it. Devin Wiley says Ron wants Noel's life and money. You see how he was looking at Noel Jones' lap? Yes, I saw that as he was walking in. He was really staring at that Lamborghini in that garage. Yes, he was. All I seen was kind of envy myself there, Devin. I was going to mention that, but I was going to mention it, but I was like, well, we already beaten up on Ron. But since you mentioned it, yes, he was what's that word? Coveting. He was coveting that Lamborghini. Yeah, Ron gets it in a dress. That's all. Bishop rock steady. There you rock steady, steady rocking all night long. Woo! Yes. So my. So yeah, that is a recap of the Preachers of LA wedding edition. Listen, if you want to support the channel, you know what to do. Thank all of you who support even during the replays, and make sure you're liking during the replays as well. All right, there is the Cash App, St. James Show, or the St. James Show at att.net for Zelle, and the St. James Show of PayPal. There is my email address, of course. If you would like to contact me, please do so. Hit me up on Instagram, The St. James Show, Facebook, The St. James Show, X, The St. James Show, and also on YouTube, The St. James Show. All right, we are headed to 15,000 subscribers. Thank you. Love the replays that you guys are doing. You are viewing the content, and I appreciate you. So make sure that you are supporting in every way that you can, so we can keep the St. James Show going and the sanctuary lights on. All right. So I thank you, Candace. See, you be the first one to respond. I really appreciate you, Candace. God bless you in your ministry. That's why you're blessed. See, that's why you're blessed, because you keep blessing the St. James Show. Jacqueline does all the time. There's a number of you who do all the time, and I appreciate you. James, make sure you carry your two swords in the Lord. Listen, I don't play with these people. Everybody ain't saved, and there's a lot more people that are crazy. I don't walk around these streets bare, okay, and raw. Not me. No, 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 no. You won't catch me slipping. Absolutely not. And I'll make sure that I went on down and got everything registered. So if it happens to have to go off, we're going to say a prayer for you and we're going to move on with our life. All right. But, Ron Gibson, that's one thing he got right. Okay. All right, y'all. I appreciate you. You have been a wonderful audience. Didn't want to stay here too long. Just wanted to do a recap. Make sure that you are checking out more of our content and that you will continue to support the St. James Show. Catherine says, "Oh, my oldest son is 29 and I'm 49. Get down. I understand your situation." Come on now. Got to put the weight on it. Come on now. Yes, sir. Thank you so much, everybody. I don't know about you, but I know what prayer can do. As we get out of here, thank you again. God bless you. I am your sweet daddy, your presider, your bishop, your apostle, St. James. Thank you so much. Make the